Today we're working more with place value. Place value is what we've been doing with our base 10 blocks. And I don't know that we've talked about that word yet. But place value is like if I write a number like 523. Okay? These are each different places, right? This is called the ones place, tens place. And I bet you know what this one is called. It'd be called the hundreds place. So these are different places. So hundreds, tens, ones. That's the place. The value is how much that is worth. So if I wrote this out like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 510, 520, 521, 522, 523. Okay, so we talked about place. Ones place, tens place, hundreds place. If I wanted to know the value of the two, I would look at the tens, because that's the tens place. What's that value? 10, 20. And I would say the value of the tens is 20. Remember, value is how much it is if you count by tens, or value is how much it is if you count by hundreds, or if you count by ones. Right? What's the value of the ones in this? 3, right? What's the value of the 5? 500, right? So it's 500 plus 20 plus 3 makes 523. Okay, so today you're doing something called place value roll. You'll need a paper that looks like this. Now, if you only have one of these, I want you to print out another one because I want you to do 2 of these today. When would it be quite enough? Now, you can see that they did one for us, and we'll just kind of skip over that one for now, and let me show you what we'll do. So your first step, let me pause this and I'll come back when Willow stops barking. Okay, so the first step of your project today is, you'll need a die, is to roll your die. Oh, and I got 6. So I got a 6. So you're going to go to your first number here, and you're going to write that number. So I'll use this board to help me. And right here, since I got a 6, I'm going to put a 6. So since it's in the hundreds place, that's a 6. What's the value of that 6? The value of that 6, it's in the hundreds place, would be 600. You see that? Okay, let's roll again. I'm going to roll over here. Right on my, this time I got a 1. So I'm going to put a 1 right here in the tens column. So 600, and that is 110. And let's see what I get for the next. I got a 3. So I'll put a 3 over there where the ones are. Okay. So then you can try and read that number. 613. And you're going to write it down here. 613. And then what you can do is kind of quiz yourself and say, how many hundreds? What's the value of the hundreds? 600. What's the value of the tens? 10. What's the value of the ones? 3. And those go together to make 613. Okay, so some of these that you're doing today have 3 digits, so hundreds, tens, and ones, and some just have 2 digits, so just tens and ones. Okay, so each time you're going to roll and you're going to write down the number. You're building a number by rolling the dice. Write the number here, but then I do want you afterwards to think about the value of each of these. What's the value of the hundreds? What's the value of the tens? What's the value of the ones? Okay, because place value. We're working with place value today. I really want you to think about that. Okay, so you're going to roll and record and then think about the value. Okay, remember I want you to do 2 of these. Okay, go ahead.